Remake is an advocacy organization that's focused on making fashion a force for good. We are a for women by women movement filled with everyday citizens and fashion insiders that are here to demand equity and justice for the women who make our clothes. When COVID-19 struck, en masse brands and retailers started to cancel orders that had already been produced for them or were in production. This did not just happen in Bangladesh, but also in Ethiopia, Cambodia, Pakistan, India, and beyond. We launched the Pay Up campaign to demand that brands honor their contracts, that they're taking orders that have been produced for them without asking for delays, changes in payment terms, or discounts. Pay Up is simply about good business practice. We're not asking for charity. As we look towards the fall, orders continue to contract and look nowhere close to what order demand was a year ago. To this end, we continue to demand that brands pay up, that they also use their political leverage with bailout packages to ensure that vulnerable workers are not forgotten in any public bailout monies, and that we're building towards wage assurances and social protections for workers. In the short term, we're worried for garment makers in terms of increased housing and food insecurity, a rising rate of COVID infection rates in this predominantly female workforce. Many of them around the world continue to protest for severance and wages owed to them. We hope that this is really a lesson learned and that going back to business as usual is not an option. We will continue to demand not just wage assurances, but for the industry to move towards living wages, to assure that there are social protections and safety webs in place so that never again can brands and retailers shore up their own balance sheets and cash to handsomely pay their executives and shareholders at the expense of some of the most vulnerable people that power the fashion industry. We are needing to assure that we're moving towards a living wage and we're moving towards social protections, as well as the upskilling of this workforce in Bangladesh and beyond, as automation is also here.